Hi, this is Kim with Mom's Creative Moments, and I just thought I would take a minute and go ahead and review the album that I just finished over this past weekend with you, and so you can see a little bit of what I've been doing. This is the album that completes our family photos from last year, and so as you can see, it's from July to November, because I always do my December photos and those activities in a holiday album. So this is using a template, this title page, and it goes together fairly quickly, but especially these when all of your cuts are straight, because you can use your trimmer to do these pieces. If you use a template that has wavy lines, then there's a lot more tedious, fussy cutting to it, and so it does take quite a bit more time. But this one actually went together pretty quickly, and I was really happy with it. We had our 29th anniversary, and so this is a layout that I used throughout our 29th anniversary photos. As you can see, these are pages from a previous collection from a long time ago that I pulled out because they just seemed to kind of go with what we were doing, and the colors and the mountains and everything that we were experiencing. Daughter made us the cake. She did a great job. Anyway, we came back from that trip and had COVID. I think we probably maybe had it before we went, but didn't know it. And, you know, same kind of a situation that many people have found themselves in the last couple of years, where we just don't know that we're sick. Anyway, so we had been vaccinated, so it was a real kind of surprise that we were sick. We went to Bryce Canyon and Zion National Park on the same trip, and so what I did with these pages is I used the same type of a layout, and I used one paper pack doing the same layout of background papers, even though the layouts of the photos are going to be different on each page. So this is using the Deep in the Woods, I believe. Paper pack is what I used for this one, and I just did triangles. These are 4-inch pieces that I cut triangles with, and then made the triangles consistent through the pages to kind of draw your eye across. Kind of forms a diamond with one of the patterns in the center. So a point here and a point here in the fat part in the middle, if that makes sense. And I just, as you can see, use the same design, different papers. Occasionally my triangles are a little bit different, but tried to keep them consistent. I just love these paper packs and how well they work with these photos, especially because all of the colors of the rocks and the green just all complement each other super, super well. I have this book set up at an angle because I have the page protectors on it already. So, and I didn't want the glare. So it may look a little distorted in the video as I go through it here. As you can see, it's a very simple design with the papers in the back, and then augmented with embellishments here and there, but it still makes beautiful, very simple, very quick pages, which is what I was looking for, because we had so many photos from this trip, and just wanted some consistency to show that these are all photos from the same trip. Then we went to the Shakespeare Festival, and so we had some photos from that and programs. So I used a Peekaboo Pocket, a 12x6 Peekaboo Pocket, to put the information about the play that we saw in, and I'm flipping this, but you can't see it because of the video. So the peekaboo pocket is the same as half of a page and works super well for keeping programs and things like that nicely on your page. So turn that. Unfortunately, our show was rained out. So we sat there and they stopped the play several times, but eventually had to cancel it. We were 3/4 of the way through and we ended up getting tickets to get to go back next summer because it was rained out. This is a project recipe that was designed to be used with these papers. This is Full Moon, and it is available again. They brought it back just recently. So a really fun layout design. I love this punch with the ghosts. So if you were fortunate enough to get that Border Maker cartridge, it's really awesome. I love the Border Maker system, and its versatility is just really, really the best that there is out there for the price point. So really fun. Then we had Halloween and other layouts these are layouts that we did with Sherry Tilley, her designs, and they worked great for the rest of my Halloween photos. We did a 30 days of gratitude to go with the I Am Thankful mini kit that came out. This is the second page of the I Am Thankful spread that I did. And then I had to use another peekaboo pocket to finish up because I didn't have enough space. So you can see I have the last 3 of my I Am Grateful days on the back. I Am Grateful posts on the back of these pages. My daughter and son made pies for everyone as a fundraiser for them to have Christmas money. So that was kind of fun this year. So then I was also trying out our snowflake border punch with this one, and it seemed well timed for those photos of a temple that's being built right near us. This is my Thanksgiving page, and I don't have a lot of photos because we were too busy visiting and eating and all of that. But couple of fun things to note. We did a thankful pumpkin this year where everybody took a turn throughout the month of November and spent some time writing down the things that we were grateful for in our life. And so it made a fun conversation piece, centerpiece on the table, and gave everybody an opportunity to express their gratitude for things. Anyway, just a fun little note. And then this album ends with my husband's birthday. And he rarely asks for anything, but he did ask for these Milwaukee pack out system boxes. And so, boy, he had a good time. He got quite a few of them, and he is really enjoying that. So that's the end of that album, but I'm so glad that I'm done with 2001. And I hope that you enjoyed that. If you have any questions or you would like to learn how to do any of the layouts on these pages, just put a note in the comments and we'll do a video on that. All right. Thanks. You have a great day now.